Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, or for those of you who noticed I've been gone for a bit, good to be back. So we are here in Pecan's Pub, Dancy Pants and the other dancers, doing a jig back there. So we of course being the lads and I, are getting ready to head off and start into this adventure of trying to get all the stuff I need to get out of the Exiled Lands. So we've got Dan the Insomniac, we've got Freebooter Mirak, and we've got Stygian Fighter 2. Random tavern patron wandered in. Those of you unfamiliar with the tavern system, you can hire some of the people who come into your tavern. So we hired her not to actually help us out with the adventuring or anything, but because she has really cool armor. Yes, going to get a great armor boost from that, but of course going to actually trade out and give her a cool costume for her to wear while she hangs out as our new official bouncer at Pecan's Pub. So let me get the outfits squared away and I will be right back. And here we are with our cool new bouncer for Pecan's Pub. So looking all sorts of super awesome, and the lads decked out a little bit more effectively. So even though it looks like the same outfit, we now have a 670 armor rating for Freebooter Mirak, and Dan the Insomniac has a 728 rating. So again, looks just the same, but some better stuff, including these awesome Silent Legion Tacet pants that I got off of some crazy monkey worshipping guy in a cave lit by crystals. You guys know the place. Alright, and we're back. The lads and I are about to head off for the first item needed to escape the Exiled Lands, but the lads of course needed more accurate names for being part of our clan, so Dan the Insomniac, yeah, it didn't work so much, but on Sleepy Pants McGee, that works. And Freebooter Mirak, nah, Booter Pants McGee. So yeah, now that they have way better and more accurate names, let's go off and get our first item. So some lore on that first item. It so happens that the crocaligators in the game, which of course over to the right we see some of Pecan's family, but there are several different tribes, different families of crocodiles, and sometimes they have some infighting, and it just so happens there was a group of crocs that were talking a whole bunch of stuff about Pecan and his family, and I absolutely cannot stand for it. So we are going to go teach those crocaligators a lesson, including their big boss, and while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and get that first item to complete my journey out of the Exiled Lands. Bring it back soon. Hey. Alright, and we are back. Pay no attention to the shaleback in the background. He's just taking a nap while his kids are having some playtime. Anyway, over here, that little opening up ahead of us, that is where we are heading to find this first item to complete my escape from the Exiled Lands. It is Galamun's Tomb. That's what it's called. Couldn't remember the name. So Galamun's Tomb, like I said, there are a clan of gators that have been talking all sorts of mess about Pecan's family, and this happens to be where they hang out. So we're going to go take them out. I'm going to be a torch wielder because, you know, the McGees can take care of this. They handle my light work while I handle the literal light work. So yeah, see, those are clearly evil, bad, nasty gators, not kind, sweet, friendly ones like Pecan. And I leveled up as a result of their hard work. So excellent job there, Booty Pants and Sleepy Pants. So we're heading deeper on into Galamun's Tomb now, and as you can see up ahead there's some really big door-looking thing that doesn't actually open. It serves no function in the game, but there's a ginormous crocagator in front of it. best big boss guy, and he just happens to have whatever that thing is we need to escape. So we're going to take out these evil, nasty crocs that were saying mean things about Pecan's family. Trying to lure some of them away before we bring the big guy up so we can only, hopefully, only have to worry about him by himself without these other guys around. Come on, come at me, bro. There we go. Get him! Oh, he's coming. So let the McGee's go ahead and take him out, and I will go ahead and handle the little guys over here. That's what you guys get for talking bad about Pecan. And as you can see, not a whole lot of damage done to either of the McGee's. And off-camera leveled them up to level 10, and they each actually got perks that boosted their vitality. So, pretty awesome deal. We are now going to go ahead and... let me get my pickaxe out. And chopping into this guy. The Jagged Scourge Stone piece. That's exactly what we needed. So, we're going to head on out. We have the first item for our quest to escape the Exiled Lands. So we're going to take that back to base, stash it away for later, and we'll bring it back when we get there. Alright, and we are back at Pecan's Pub, and we have the Jagged Scourge Stone piece now in our inventory. So going to stash that away, save it for later for when we're actually ready to go ahead and continue the quest to escape. Next time, we will of course be heading off to the jungle, have 2 items that we need out in that area. So that unfortunately we'll have to wait for next time. For right here, right now, we're about to bring things to a close. Dancy Pants, anything you want to say in closing? You're a big fan of liking. Oh, liking as in like and subscribe. Got it. So, if you'd be so kind as to like and subscribe, really helps the channel, helps things go better for me with more people being able to see the videos and more people getting to enjoy how awesome Dancy Pants is. So, on behalf of Unsleepy Pants, Booter Pants, and of course Dancy Pants, this is Suburban Dad, signing off.